Gunalchish, Yag Ayuk Satini, Stakatiuhan, Gunalchish, Hati Adi. Good to see you, all of you. Thank you for coming here. We took a break on Tuesday to observe Veterans Day, and we're back together. It's Thursday, November 13th, and it's good to see you all again. So I'm going to share the slides with you for folks that like to follow along. Oops, pushing all the wrong buttons. Hang on. Copy link. Okay. For folks that like to study our slides outside of class, I'm going to drop the link to them in the chat for you. And yeah, we just wanted to welcome you back. I have some review planned for us, and Shirley and I prepared a couple new lines for our knock knock dialogue. But before we just jump right back into work, I just want to ask you guys how you are, wasa iyati, and also if you can just share about how your weekend was and how your week's been going.
Ike,
Eh,
Koneltis, uh,
uh,
going good. Hopefully you guys are all having a good week too. Had to do a Lingit introduction for a midterm. That was fun. Not much
oh,
else.
wow. Are
uh,
you, uh-huh.
cool.
Did you present for a class that you're taking?
Mm-hmm. I did. It was our midterm and we had to do a Lingit introduction. So I wrote one and I did it.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who's your teacher?
Pakjaye.
Adusoa. Who is that?
Uh, Yarovera.
Oh,
It-
cool.
Yeah, I probably did. Sorry, I probably massacred her. Her Tlingit name.
No, you're good. I actually never knew her Singlet name yet.
That's her name. I'll put it in the chat just in case. I know how to spell it,
Uh-huh, thank you.
so I can't massacre the spelling of it.
How did you feel about your introduction?
I felt good.
Uh,
About it. Once I feel this is a compliment at least. She was like, it sounded really good. She goes, it sounded very Haida, but I know you speak Haida, so it's okay. One thing I did though was I actually stood up and did traditional greetings and whatnot, and I got complimented for that, which I thought was important anyway, to
mhm.
stand up and stuff like that. So she said it sounded very traditional, like
Good.
proper, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's important.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. I started in Fling It and then I gave it in Haida. But so she got both.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Uh,
Amazing that you can juggle the two languages at the same time. I'm kind of struggling with one already.
Oh, a
So I can
cheese.
also,
It's not easy, but it can be done.
wow, really. So I can share really quick. I went to the MOOC that we talked about in class last time, and well, they scared me a little bit in the beginning. They said this is intermediate or rather advanced stuff, and it's maybe too high for somebody who's just beginning. And I was there with, well, I started with you guys basically. When we
mhm.
started this class, it's when I started, and there wasn't anything in that MOOC class that I did not understand. So the way you guys are teaching us is really something that you don't realize it at the time, or at least I don't realize it at the time I'm studying. But then when I was exposed to it, I kind of discovered that we're at intermediate level according to
Hmm.
these people, which is
Oh,
really nice. So I just wanted to say Gunal Shtish as well. It really makes a difference to have Tahsani Kik here, because having an elder who grew up with the language, that gives you such a different exposure to it
mm,
that many people, and there were around 90 people in that class, so 90, and many of these people don't have that exposure. So we're really lucky. I just wanted to say this class is awesome in case somebody didn't notice. It is.
awesome.
Gonna sheesh.
Yeah, oh my goodness, geez. That's super cool. I signed up for the MOOC and then uh didn't make it to the Saturday class, but I did start watching the recording, and so I'll finish that because I'm curious how it went. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was good, really. It was a repetition basically of what we've done already for me, just to reinforce it and hear it from somebody else just as a confirmation that we're doing everything correctly, so to speak. So
Good. Awesome.
that's kind of the way I looked at it.
Super cool. For
Right.
folks who, uh-huh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I made a big leap of faith and I joined that Clinket hand gesture class.
Oh, nice.
Kind of didn't know what I was jumping into. Um, I, I kind of know some sign language, so I thought, oh yeah, this would be fun to take, learn something, you know, in the Clinket way, but I didn't realize that we were actually kind of making the curriculum for the Clinket Jester.
Hmm.
So I've been doing a lot of catch up, trying to catch up with the class because they typed in my email wrong, so I wasn't getting anything.
Mm.
But yeah, uh, my final, or yeah, for the semester is to work on translating a story or a song in hand gesture.
Oh.
And I
Ooh.
have, yeah.
Fun.
And I agree with what he said about this class because I did the Saturday one too. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I was picking up.
Oh.
Goodness, jeez.
Ah. Okay. I love that. I love to hear that. That's super exciting to hear. Um, do you know what song you're gonna do for your hand gesture assignment?
No, I I can't I can't really decide.
Hmm.
I have recordings of I was just gonna pick one from our clan house. I have recordings. So yeah, I kind of get a little bit too much into listening to the songs and not like focusing on like, hey, I need to pick one and
Yeah.
and start doing hand gestures. I kind of like, I don't know, something about the drumming just really connects with me. Hearing the drum, and
Mm-hmm.
that kind of pulls me in. But yeah, I gotta decide that really soon
Mm-hmm.
so I can work on that.
Yeah. Um, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is kind of fun. That one's translated into Tlingit. And there's a recording on YouTube of Nora Marks Dowenhauer singing it in Tlingit. So if you need someone else to pick one for you, there's one.
No, that's a great idea. I didn't think about the little, yeah.
I'll just
That
drop
might
it in.
be that might be a good one to do.
Uh,
And then maybe do a song, one of my clan songs for the next semester. We'll have a little bit more time to actually work on it.
yeah, I don't know if
Feels
there's like a length requirement or anything, but I'll just add these two slides. I have one of with the video in it that I'll just copy this into our slides so that you have a copy if in case you want to use it.
No, they just said if it was something long, to not worry about trying to do the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a good
Cool.
point. Here's
My students in high school learned the sign language for the national anthem in not Cherokee, Cheyenne, I think it was.
oh, oh,
And
Wow.
yeah, it was really interesting because they didn't do every single word. It was phrases.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really an education. They did my class did the presentation for assembly. They came out in a group, and the band, military band from the base came to play, and they were so interested in what my students were doing, they almost forgot to play.
Oh,
But the whole assembly watched my group, and boy, did they ever do a good job. It was fun.
huh. That sounds amazing.
Do you know the Wushkiton love song? Because that one has hand gestures too.
Oh,
oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
fun. Anyone just joining us, we're just kind of going around and sharing how our week's been, how our weekend was, just so we can reconnect. So, does anybody else want to share?
Oh, I just got back from the sobriety celebration in Cordova. I don't know if you heard about that. It was amazing. We had 5 dance groups and a bunch of speakers, and yeah, I think they've been doing that there in Cordova for 30 years. Um, yeah, just a real incredible event for Alaska Native sobriety.
Well, did you see Shigop there? Alfie Price?
Shagop and I danced together with Yis Ku'u. So yes.
Yeah, he wasn't in the Shamaliak Learners group that Saturday. He was there.
He almost was. He was kind of debating whether he
What?
should
No.
log in or like try and attend the celebration more,
Oh
be more
man.
present at that. So yeah, he was thinking about you. You were on his mind. Hmm.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Oh.
Yeah, he was teaching us Schmalgek and Mansandoga, Nancy Barnes. They're all in the Schmalgek learning class, and you did this. Uh, Gagoed. That's heart.
Hmm.
How big of a
It's Gul God.
Good. I
How
love that.
big of a group was it?
My dance group is about a dozen people that were able to attend. There's much more of us, of course, but about 12 of us flew up there and performed. And then Mount St. Elias was there, and they're always amazing.
Yeah, really.
Hmm. And four other groups from the interior and Kodiak. So really, really special to be up there um, performing with those groups and hearing people's stories.
Fun.
Hmm.
What was your favorite part of the sobriety celebration?
Definitely the dancing and the performing. And we learned, so we do this Aleut Seabird song. Do you know that one?
I've seen it performed, yeah.
Jewe ha, Jewe ha, ha ha, hey hey. And then you do this arm motion, right? You like this with a drum beat. This is how we dance it. But then the Aleutic dancers, they would have this continually circling arms as they sang it, and they'd sing it faster too, like a faster tempo. And it's kind of jazzy actually. And so they taught us how to do that, and so we're all like in this huge circle singing the Aleut Seabird song, and like yeah, that was incredible. That was super fun to sing it and dance it together.
Did they say who the song belongs to?
So no, actually they didn't. Do you know a little bit about that song?
Well, our dance group had to give it up because we couldn't find out who the song belongs to get permission to use it. So,
Oh, on Chichquan?
yeah. So,
Maybe I don't remember that correctly, but I mean, the story is that it came from the Aleuts and it was given to us to hold on to while they were interned during World War II. We were just supposed to
now
hold on to it.
what I heard about it was that they the Aleuts joined with the Yakutat group or Cordova or somewhere in a contest.
Hmm.
And the Clinkets won the contest, so Aleuts gave a song to them.
Hmm.
The part that we sing is only part of the song.
Hmm.
The other part got lost. So
Hmm.
that's all I know about that.
Know that there's 5 of these Gunana songs, and this is just one of them. They all sound kind of similar, but I love that story about the contest.
Hmm.
It's much happier than the one that I was told.
Now, why don't we have those uh, contests anymore? Just for the fun,
Hmm.
getting together in the fall time and have these contests for dancing to see who will win. That would be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've only heard about them. Sometimes Yakutat does that. They do the young man's challenge, and you gotta like dance like really low.
Yeah,
That's
That's
the
fun.
closest I've seen.
yeah, that's the only thing.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Did the Aleut dancers do their seabird calls during that performance?
They did, yeah. I have no idea how to make that sound.
Yeah.
I need to hear that sound now.
The first time I heard it was at the banquet at AFN, and I was like getting up to get more water or something, and I just heard it and I was like, whoa, it was very convincing.
What was the comment? Vicky?
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
I know it's not Shingi. I can't remember if it's Haida or Simshan, but I know someone has a competition dance song. When I took a dance class and we're dancing in different styles and stuff. And I've also seen people dance to it. I think it's Haida, but I could be mistaken. But there's a competition song.
Um,
Fun.
uh,
Anyone else?
go ahead.
Anybody else wanted to chime in and share how your week was?
Cody, do you know the Haida dinner song?
What's the Haida dinner song?
Um, well, we sing it when we get dinner, and gosh, you put me on the spot.
I'm gonna pin your screen. So
Well, wait till you think of it.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll start singing. But it's so fun to like honor the cooks and to sing and say thank you for our meals. And that was happening at every meal during the sobriety celebration too.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Tsimshians really passed on a lot of their songs to the Clinkets.
Hmm.
The only way you can tell them apart is the drumming. I just love to hear them.
Hmm.
The Haida have a song for literally for this.
There's too many Haida words I have for songs. There's a song for everything.
Oh yo, oh ha ye ha hey ye, hey ye ha hey ye ha ah yalla ah yalla. It's kind of how it goes.
Well done. I feel like I heard that a lot on Canoe Journey too.
Mm-hmm.
The when I was growing up, all of the song leaders were men. And for some reason or other, when after they began to revive the dancing and singing, the women took over the drumming. And so I'm always happy. Sitka, I think, really works hard to have the men sing. And I think Juno Goldbelt, he's a real good leader. But there's very few that were song leaders. So to hear a man sing and take over, that's really a good thing if it's coming back.
Hmm.
The women, I think, have done a wonderful job in maintaining what we have and passing it on, and a lot of enthusiasm. But I still like to hear the men lead if they can.
Mhm. Okay. Fun discussion today. Did anyone else want to share about their week before we start hopping back into our drills?
I shared my daughter. I shared a link
Oh,
in the very beginning, like maybe half a second, you can see my daughter and our drum group.
Oh,
And you can
fun.
even see me off to the side in the orange skirt. I think in that screenshot you see off. Yep, that's
Is
me.
this you?
That's
Oop,
me.
awesome. Oh, fun. Let's see. Is it okay if I play this really quick? Um,
Very short. It's only like a minute or so, I think. But in the very beginning, like half a second, you can see my daughter in our drum group.
okay, fun. All right, I have this up on the screen. I'm gonna play it. This is a video, and then on a news article, and the headline is Tribes from Across California Gather in Sacramento for Native American Heritage Month Parade. And then the caption says, Tribes from across California filled Sacramento's Capitol Mall to celebrate Native American Heritage Month, honoring generations of indigenous culture and history. I'm gonna hit play. That was an ad, sorry.
November is Native American Heritage Month, a time to honor the contributions and traditions of indigenous peoples. And in Sacramento, crowds lined Capitol Mall today for a parade celebrating culture, history, and community. Sirens echoed down Capitol Mall Saturday as tribal flags, floats, and dancers filled the streets, each step honoring generations of Native heritage. From Southern California to the Sierra foothills, tribes journeyed from across the state to celebrate their roots and resilience.
We have a strong Native heritage here in California, over 109 federally recognized tribes and many more non-federally recognized tribes in this state.
Event MC Sarah Dutchke is an attorney who advises tribes on sovereignty and governance. She says the gathering helps build understanding of California's indigenous communities.
Tribal governments are governments, and we engage in government-to-government relations with the state of California, so it's a perfect place for us to gather together and celebrate.
Former educator Isabel Johnson ran Indian education programs in Sacramento County for 25 years. She was moved by the turnout.
It's inspiring that this many people are knowledgeable and are coming out to support Native, especially with the political atmosphere that we have right now.
Assemblymember James Ramos, the first and only Native American elected to the California legislature, joined other lawmakers and leaders to highlight the growing visibility of indigenous communities. The celebration ended at the Capitol's West Steps with song, dance, and unity.
I lived long enough to see it. I'm so glad. But I think a lot of it is because we have a Native representative in the state now. I think that he's done a lot to help us.
And tribal leaders say they hope the growing event will spark more conversations at the state level and turn celebration into year-round recognition and action.
In baseball, every hit counts. But when it comes to fighting hunger, every
Isabel Johnson's my auntie as well.
Oh, wow. So are you in California?
Yes, I was born in Alaska, but I grew up in California. I grew up with all the California tribes. Right after the parade, one of the MCs, they didn't show her. She's the chairman for Wilton, or vice chair for Wilton Raquel Williams. So she was the MC for the parade. And then immediately following the parade, she had to leave to go to her tribe's big time, which was they just bought some of their land back. And it was their first time having their annual big time on their own land. So we went to that as well right after that.
I think I saw Huya Klakita. There's a Haida, California Haida dance group. Huya Klakia is her Haida name. I think her dance group was shown at the beginning, or might have been her dance group, but I'm not sure.
That's the Click It and Haida San Francisco community.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Huya
Klakia.
That's that was actually the California drums and the Sonox Kwan. They were together.
Okay, cool.
I was trying to rewind to see, but it took me to another link, so I closed it. Oh, fun though.
The mayor of San Diego is Tlingit, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Todd Gloria is
Wow.
his grandpa was Louis Gloria, who was on the board of Sea Alaska originally. His, yeah, my grandma is Isabel Gloria. That's his sister.
Oh wow.
So the yeah, we have a openly gay Tlingit Filipino mayor of San Diego. We're so proud of him.
Wow. I love San Diego. Super cool. What an honor.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Felina, for sharing that. That was such a gift. Shirley, did you have any comments?
No, but I know there's quite a large group of Tlingits so that they're organized enough to be represented in the assembly when we have it in Juneau. And I don't know how big the group is, but they seem to be pretty faithful doing that.
Hmm. That is awesome. Good representation. Who else have we not heard from? Anybody else want to chime in? Low pressure, just how your week has been going. Okay, I'm gonna make you work. We have, we have 25 minutes left, so let's go ahead and dip our toes back into our knock knock dialogue, and we'll do a couple warm up review lines, and then we'll talk about the new lines. So for review, we did these ones. Let's go ahead and hop down to let's do a quick overview of the whole thing and then we'll focus on our last two lines. And I see you, Tammy, your comment. I'm at work, so just listening again, no problem. All right, so let's do, we have our knock knock, and then next line, repeat after me. Adu soa.
Adiswa.
Adusawa.
And then fill in the blank with your name. Nila Tora Aya.
Kakukwe Aya.
Uni ande ijin aya.
And then you continue on. Ashayi iqesat khosi in.
Shayi
Asayi
wasi in.
in.
Good. And then this one we changed to repeat after me. Akhlach wusi.
Akhlach wusi.
And then the person they're visiting, person B, says, Gunalchish, Guk, Tlaukatkach tucha.
Unashish. Uk. Chak. Chaktucha.
This last sound, so gachtucha means we will eat, and this last sound cha is about eating. It's an underlined X, so you pronounce it in the back of your throat, kind of in your snoring zone. And repeat just this last sound after me. Cha.
Ha.
Good. And then the whole word, this whole last word. Gachtucha.
Gachtucha.
Good. And starting from Gook, Gook, Tlauk atkachtucha.
Gook.
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 Ha.
Tuha.
Ha. Tuha.
Good. And then we thank, starting with thank you, Gunalchish, the whole line. Gunalchish. Gook. Tlauk atkachtucha.
Goodness.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Gook. Ha. Ha.
Tuha.
Tuha.
Good job. And then they invite the person to eat with them. And they say, how about eating with us? Ha'in adcha kusha.
Ha'in
Ha'in
atche.
And then they have the visitor has to politely decline, says, oh, I'm on my way to school. Skundeyan chagut.
Skunde ya
Gundeyan
nagut.
chagut.
And then it's almost time. Adeya kandachit.
Adeya.
Ande kanahit.
Kanachit.
Good. Shirley, did you have any comments for us so far?
No, sounds good. Okay.
Gunalchish. So let's do our new lines. So then the person they're visiting says, oh, tell me about what you're learning. And let's kind of do this, the whole line, and then we'll do a little breakdown. So it's kind of long, but just take your time and do your best and repeat after me. Khan kanik da sa I dol tu.
Pan kananik.
Dasa
Dasa I Tulku.
Good. So this last part, I dol tu, means you are learning or you're being taught. And so let's practice just this ending part first. Repeat after me. I dol tu.
I tu.
Good. And then the two words before that, the dasa, let you know you're being asked a what question. So let's start with dasa. Repeat after me. Dasa I dus tu.
Dasa
Dasa
I tu.
Tulku.
And then the first two words, khan kananik, just mean tell me. So this is a really good thing to listen for if you're in a conversation. If someone says khan kananik, they're wanting you to tell them about something. So let's practice these first two words. Repeat after me. Khan kananik.
Han
Pan
kanani.
kananik.
Good. And then the second half. Dasa I dus tu.
Dasa.
Dasa
Dasa I Tulku.
tu.
Good job. And so the whole line, nice and slow. Repeat after me. Khan kananik. Dasa I dus tu.
Pan
Han
kananik.
kanani. Dasa
Dasa I
tu.
Tulku.
Any questions or comments about that one? Sound good. So we have an option for people who feel intermediate, or if you already know your formal self-introduction, um, this is for you. You get to say this line. So the person asks, what are you studying? Or tell me what you're learning. And then you get to say, I help the teachers. Hastuit khodeshi weqoat letuwo. And so this one, we'll practice the long one again, and then we'll do a breakdown of each little part just as a challenge. So repeat after me the whole line. Hastuit khodeshi weqoat letuwo.
Pastu I Quadeshi. Weku Atlatu.
Nice. And so a little breakdown of what each part means. The hastuit khodeshi. means I help them. So this last word, خودشی, means I help. And let's practice this one. Repeat after me. خودشی.
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 Good. And then them, I help them. Multiple people. Repeat after me the first half. Has to eat.
Has to
Has
eat.
to eat.
Yeah. So in Singhet, you say who you're helping, and then you say I help. Let's practice the whole line. Has to eat خودشی.
Has to eat.
Has to eat.
خودشی.
خودشی.
And you specify who. So the teachers, uh, this word "shatuwu" is about teaching. Quat, you could think of it as like people. You teach people. So let's practice this line. Repeat after me. وقوات shatuwu.
وقوات
وقوات
لتو.
لتو.
Practice the last word, starting with the L, the sound. Repeat after me. Shatuwu.
لتو.
لتو.
Uh-huh. And then starting with this underlined K, Quat, repeat after me. Quat Shatuwu.
وقوات لتو.
Good. Yeah, so the underlined K, back of your mouth, back of your throat. You can kind of think of it when you hear Raven call. Like if you're impersonating Raven, you're using that same part of your. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. So let's do the whole line. وقوات Shatuwu.
وقوات لتو.
Good job. So let's do the first half. Hastuit Khwadeshi. Repeat after me. Hastuit Khwadeshi.
Has to
Has
eat.
to eat. خودشی.
خودشي.
Second half. Wekuat Latuwu.
وقوات
وقوات
لتو.
لتو.
Nice. Sound good. And then the whole line. Repeat after me. Hastuit Khwadeshi. Wekuat Latuwu.
Has
Has
to
to
eat.
eat. خودشي.
وقودشي.
وقوات
وقوات
لتو.
لتو.
Good. And I have a couple example sentences for us to see other ways that we use this word help. But before we do that, are there any comments or questions?
You only do this one phrase if you already know how to introduce yourself. So you're assisting the teachers with the students to teach them how to do their introduction. That's what you're talking about.
So a little bit of theatrical background, like which role do we pick? Like Shirley said, if you're already as a student in this class, if you already know your formal self-introduction, then you play this role in a knock-knock dialogue as the person that helps the teachers. So there's a little alignment with what we know and then what role we play. Do you guys have any questions about that? Okay. And then if you're gonna learn your formal self-introduction here, we have an easier line for you. And we'll get to that, but probably on Thursday. But yeah, any more questions or comments about this line before we practice a few others? All right. Shirley and I mentioned that we want to use this resource sometimes. This is the Lingit verb stem list, handwritten by Dr. Jeff Lear. And it's over 800 pages of these legal pad notes that he hand wrote. I'm like, how did he do that? He's just very organized, um, very brilliant. But we found would she. So this word that we're using in our line, has to eat she, is about helping people. And so we looked up a few other examples and then I typed them up for ease of use for us. So let's see if we have, instead of she, if we say she, it changes the meaning. That could be he or she helped with it. One person. So repeat after me. she.
Would
Would
she?
it be
Good. So you see it from I help. Juede. We change to he or she helps. Would.
Would.
Yeah. So let's just start to see the difference between I help and he or she helps. Okay, and then this is a really similar one um, with it. So he or she helped him with it. Repeat after me. Ash eat would she.
Hush, eat
us
with the she.
eat? Would it be
If we want to talk about multiple people helping, we add this word hus. So one person is would she, multiple people, hus would she. And let's practice this one. Repeat after me. Ash eat hus would she.
Hush, eat
eat?
us
Us?
with the
Would
she.
she?
Now let's change up who we're helping. So this one is they're helping a singular person. If someone is helping us, we change this ash eat to ha eat. So you can think of this ha as being us. They're helping us. And repeat it after me. Ha eat would she.
Eat?
Eat
Would
with
She.
the
she?
she.
Someone's helping us. And then kind of fun if you're going to say, I will help them with it. Now you're talking about the future. You change the beginning part to kakwada or kakwade. Kwada. So this is I will help them with it. The first three words, repeat after me. Hastuide.
Us
Has to
to eat?
eat a day.
Good. And then we have two Ks next to each other. One's the top of the mouth and one is the back of the mouth. So just be kind to yourself, do your best. Repeat after me. Kakwadeshi.
Would
What
she?
does she?
Kakwadashi.
Good. Something I'll point out with the future form is the eat and has to eat. That T changes to de because it's something that's going to happen in the future. And so uh, I'll do a quick comparison of I help to I will help. So in our sentence from the knock knock dialogue, we say I help them. I help the teachers. Has to eat she. This is something that I'm doing now. Okay, so you have this T, has to eat. If it's turning into the future, you need to say has to eat she. So repeat after me the whole line. Has to eat she.
Has to eat
What
that.
does she?
Good. Let's do this last word. Kakwadeshi.
Kakatashi.
What does he?
She.
Good. Shirley, do you have any comments for us?
Yeah, I need to hear them translate it into English so I can tell if they know what they're saying.
Oh, Gunafchish. Thank you for speaking up. So yeah, let's do that. Let's translate them into English.
November is Native American Heritage Month.
I know.
I was trying.
Yeah. Okay, so first one, I help the teachers. This is from our dialogue. Everyone repeat after me. Hastuit khwadishi wekuat tuwo.
Pastu'i
To eat
Quateshi
the sheep.
We Oat Latu.
Good. And then the next one, I will help them with it. Hastu'idik Quateshi.
Pastu'ide Quatashi.
Yeah. And then last example sentence, just to give you an idea of the different ways this help word can be used. This last one is a command. So you're telling a person to help another person. So help him or her. Repeat after me. Do eat it the she.
To
Do eat
the sheep.
Any questions or comments?
Make it more a command. To eat it shit
Oh, I like it.
instead of to eat it shit.
Okay.
Not a
Thank you.
command. Say, do it and help right now. To eat
Mm.
it shit.
Okay, let's do that one. Do eat it the she.
To eat it is
You
she.
eat it. The sheep.
Again. Do eat it the she.
To eat it
To
is
Do
she.
eat it.
How was that, Shirley?
Yeah, it's better.
Goodness, geez.
Like you notice they need help, so hurry up and help.
Yeah, like they're lifting a 5-gallon bucket or something. Walking up the ramp. Go help them. Stop. Awesome. So, we're at time. We're gonna end in a couple minutes, but just to let you know, when we come back on Thursday, we'll do the option for beginners. If you don't yet know your formal self-introduction, you just say this one word and we'll work on it. And then we'll start working on our formal self-introductions. So, Shirley, did you have any more comments for them before we go?
No, it's been really good. Everybody always is so cautious, and once you learn the word and you realize whether it's a command or a question, use it that way. You realize you want somebody to hurry up and do something. Do a little more acting. So that was some reality into your talk.
Okay, Yakwati. Buenas noches, Shirley, and thank you everybody for being here. Good job today. We'll see you on Thursday.
Buenas noches.
Cheese.
Was cheese. Tuya Quasitin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,